Hey guys, and welcome back to the series A MariChat Christmas Special, written by Stacey Holt. The artwork was created and approved by Natural Wind on Tumblr. From now on, I will only link voices that are in the series, so it is shorter, though all the links are still in the bottom description box. Shane will be voicing Cat Noir and Adrian, I will be voicing Marinette, Sabine, and the narrator, Maddie's going to be voicing Tikki, Ashton will be voicing Plagg and Alya, Brad will be voicing Tom, Calvin will be voicing Nino. You can find the links to their social media and their YouTube channels in the description box below. If you'd like to show your support, you can like, subscribe, and comment. Now, Chapter 10, Christmas Lights.
Ladybug?
Cat Noir said, turning to look at her as she was looking through her yo-yo in thought. Yes, Cat Noir? She said, turning to look at him. Cat Noir sighed, looking at all of the Christmas lights that everyone had put up around Paris and groaned. Cat Noir laid on his back, looking up at all the stars that were just barely visible from the lights. Ladybug could tell he was bored from their weekly patrol and thought for a moment. She smirked and looked down at him. Want to have a competition? She smiled, seeing his eyes as well as his ears perk up at the very words.
What were you thinking, m'lady?
He asked, smiling devilishly, still laying on his back. She bit her lip in thought and looked around Paris and came up with a great idea. She held out her hand to help him up. He pulled himself up and awaited to hear what she had to say, excited. You know we still have to patrol, right? She said, reminding him that they still had responsibilities.
Yeah.
He groaned, causing her to giggle. While we do the boring, responsible duties as superheroes, why not add some fun? Christmas light hunting? She smiled.
Christmas light hunting?
He asked, slightly confused. All right. Hear me out. She laughed. We go around Paris like we normally do, and whoever can find either the best decorated home or the coolest decorated home wins, she said, smirking, crossing her arms.
What does the winner win?
He said, grinning, his ears flicking. No more patrol tonight. Ladybug booped his nose.
Oh, come on, LB. That isn't any fun.
He pouted. Fine, kitty. Loser gets... She tried to think.
Loser has to buy the other hot chocolate?
Cat Noir offered, causing Ladybug to look confused. I'm surprised you weren't wanting a kiss. She rolled her eyes, causing Cat Noir to scratch the back of his neck awkwardly and blush. He couldn't tell her that he kissed Marinette, a civilian. That would complicate a whole lot more. Too late now, she laughed. Do we have a deal? She said, stretching her hand out.
Yeah, deal.
He said, shaking her hand, determined. Off they went into the city, the lights bouncing off of their suits as they would exchange laughing expressions and pointing fingers as they would find lighted houses. Lighted deers and moving figures outside people's homes were filled in the streets, though nothing was too eye-catching until Cat Noir found the best-looking house he had ever seen. He was wanting to lose, however. He had already had a plan up his sleeve for when he went to go get hot chocolate. Ladybug had already given him a gift as Adrian, which caught him off guard. Though he was giving Marinette a gift, so maybe superheroes just had people they kept their eyes on, that they had a special place in their hearts for. Maybe Ladybug was a fan of his model side and he just didn't know it? That would be interesting. Though he wouldn't be able to ask her because even if she did, she would never admit to it. So there was no point in even asking. Cat Noir avoided the best home and caught up to Ladybug, not telling her about the home he saw, so hopefully she would see it later on. Just as he predicted, she pointed to it and he had to act like he had no idea it was there. They landed in front of it and gazed at it for a few seconds, though he had already seen it. He was silently gazing at Ladybug instead, wondering when he went to go get the hot chocolate if she would like the gift he got for her. Looks like you owe me hot chocolate, she smirked.
Alright, a deal is a deal.
He smiled.
I'll be right back, Bugaboo.
They agreed to meet back up at the Eiffel Tower, and Ladybug zipped off. Cat Noir ran off and walked into the lighted store. Cat Noir, you're here late, Sabine smiled.
Hi, Sabine. Is Marinette here? I was going to get her to make me and Ladybug her famous hot chocolate.
He smiled. I think she's at Alya's. I can make it for you though, dear. Sabine smiled.
Really? That would be great!
He smiled, excited that Ladybug would get to try it. Cat Noir took the 2 cups of hot chocolate and returned to Ladybug on the Eiffel Tower a few minutes later, excited to see what she thought. He handed it to her as he sat down. Thank you, she smiled.
It's special hot chocolate.
He smiled, taking a sip. Special, huh? Ladybug laughed. Cat Noir nodded and insisted she try it, and Ladybug trusted her partner, so she took a sip. Ladybug's eyes widened. She knew exactly what it was. She turned to look at Cat Noir and smiled.
Well, what do you think?
Cat asked. Yeah, it's really good, she said, trying to act like it was her first time trying it. Ladybug sat her cup down on the side and turned to look at Cat Noir, who was just content with his drink as ever. You wanted a loose so you could drink this, huh? She laughed.
Yeah, Marinette and her family make the best hot chocolate.
He smiled, taking another sip.
I crave it all the time.
Is that so? Anyways, I have something for you, kitty. She smiled, pulling out something from her yo-yo. It was another gift. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I'd like to shout out all of my friends who agreed to partake in all the voice acting, and you should take a look at all their social media and their links below. And again, I want to apologize for chapters 1 through 9 for the intro being so long, but you know, I tried to fix it by letting it just be the voice actors in the series currently, but I don't want everyone to feel left out. I did leave everyone's in the description box below still. Other than that, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye guys!